Hi, and welcome back for the final part of the low poly modeling of the elephant. And this is going to be materials. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a ground plane. So I'm going to press, I'm in object mode on my elephant because I'm going to add in a new object. I'm going to do Shift A. I'm going to add in a plane. I'm going to go ahead and place it down here on the ground. I'll tab into edit mode and I'll scale that up. It's nice and sizable. Tab back out. Okay, and take a look at it in my side view. And I can see that my elephant's not quite stepping on it, so I'll bring it up a little bit. There we go. That's a wee bit better. Okay, so I notice that my elephant's back feet are not quite there yet, so they're actually underneath the ground, so I'll go ahead and I'll grab that, move it up. And there we go. Okay, so now basic materials. Okay, so let's start with the ground. So I'm going to select my ground object. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to name my objects first of all. So up here in the outliner view, you can see right now it says that I have plane.001 selected. So I'm going to go ahead and double click and I'm going to call that ground. There we go. And I'll select now my elephant, which was made from a plane. Double click and type in elephant. Make sure you hit return when you are done typing. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my ground, and I'm going to come over here on the far right hand side and I'm going to click on this icon here, which is the materials panel. I'm going to say add a new material, and a new material gets made. I'm going to click right here and then I'm going to go ahead and call this ground matte. Again, press return so that it takes. And then I'm going to come down here simply and where it says diffuse, I'm going to go ahead and choose my color green. And there we go. So that's simple. That one is just a single material, so it's easy and done. Okay, I'll save. Alright, so now I'm going to tab into edit mode and control tab into face mode. Okay, so I'm going to select my entire elephant. I'm going to come over to the materials panel. I'm going to say new material, and I'll call this LE skin matte. And I'll go ahead and choose a medium dark gray, something like that. Now because I'm in edit mode and because I'm going to do multiple materials, I'm doing the skin and then I'm going to apply another material to the tusk. What you have to do is you have to press this button that says assign. So now I've assigned that material to all of these faces that I have selected. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to select the faces that just make up the tusk, or the tusks. So I'm going to go ahead and select all of these. Okay, and I've selected all the faces that are here. So now what I want to do is I need to add a new material. So I'm going to come over here to my materials panel, and I'm going to click on this little plus button over here on the right, and that gives me a new material slot. Now I can click on new, and I can go ahead and rename this. So I'm going to name it similar to the first material. So this is going to be LE, and then it's going to be tusk matte. Press return, and the name happens there. I'm going to change this to a little bit of a brighter white. I'm not going to go pure white. There are very few things in the world that are pure white. And then I need to hit assign, and you'll see now over here in my perspective window, you can see that they have changed, and you can see it's a little brighter. If I want, I can maybe go ahead and change my elephant's skin. Maybe I'll make it a little bit darker, so that way you can see things better. I'll make the tusk a little brighter. Again, I said I wouldn't make it bright white, but we'll try it just so you can see. And I'm going to go ahead and tab out of edit mode. So now you can really see it much better. Maybe I'll make the elephant skin a little closer towards brown. There we go. So he's got some dirt and dust on him. Okay, so there we are. There is a two material setup right there, and there is my elephant in all of his glory. So at this point you can get into lighting and rendering. That's a little bit more advanced, but there it is. I hope this helps you, and good luck, and make some of your own animals.